good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. The partition of a clip that you saw earlier today is quite disturbing. And again, my heart goes out to many women who are experiencing things like this. I know Queen Naija, the artist, said that she was getting ready to get a gun because creepy guys have been approaching her. And I think in this space, because this is the black manosphere, we've gotten to a point where women have kind of attacked. Some women have attacked black men so much that when we see things like this in America, we know that it happens, but we don't talk about it as much, kind of in response to how we've been dragged by certain sisters on the internet. But I want to say something. As black men, we have to be logical, and it's our duty to not be as petty as our counterparts sometimes in this and tell the truth. All right? You see a sister who is 50 years old, from what we know, coming into a home, some guy is following her, and she barely gets inside the house before this idiot tries to come in there and do God knows what. All right? This is not right. This is not right. And I know we can say, well, this is what happens when but let's just be real. There's been a lot of things happening as of late where you have certain simps attacking women. You have simps following women. You have simps harassing women. And as black men, we know that guys out here do that. We can admit that, right? And I want to say something that is going to be very interesting right now. A lot of women don't understand how valuable it is to have men in your protection. And I want women to understand this in the world today. No matter if you don't want to be married, that's fine. If you haven't found somebody, that's fine too. But do you know that there are some cowards out there who are looking to prey on innocent women? We've seen several things happen in the New York City area where innocent women are trying to get groceries or trying to do things. Guys are attacking them and stuff like that. Do you know why? Because they feel like you're not attached to a man. Some of these cowards out here. So you're an easy target. Even I've seen this kind of behavior in Africa. I've seen it in Uganda. You see guys that will snatch women's phones, rob women, and just walk off. Not even run off, walk off, because if you try to do something to you, they'll beat you or something like that. It's real cowardice. And I want women to understand that a lot of us as black men, we do know that you women are being harassed. Okay, I'm not saying always that women don't, can make up things or lie about it, but I don't think they always, not tell the truth. It's true, right? And as much as the law works in America, as it compares to other places, they got the guy on camera, but it would be too late. Thank God she had the foresight and the intelligence to close the door. Because what if he would have got into the house? Who knows what he would have did? And this is the reason why that I think that as far as the gender divide goes, and people accuse me of pushing the gender divide, I'm really not. I comment on the things that's happened today from a male's perspective, how guys see it. Women and men, theoretically, as far as the family structure and the community, benefit off of one another. Men are a little bit better, in many cases, to live by themselves and to live alone. Women have a harder time Okay. And you have idiots in society who are going to look at women as easy targets. And then you have a lot of guys right now in the world today who will see something like this. Now, some brothers will get involved, but some guys might sit back and record it and call a world star or all type of stuff. But I really want this to be known that this is unacceptable. Okay? And the men in this community that live there, okay, you can do what you want. I'm not telling you to do anything if you don't want to. But the men in this community, I want you to think about this. What if that's your mama? Okay. What if that's your grandmother? Because that's what I was thinking about. That's likely that could be my mom. Imagine my mom is well into her 70s. My mom's trying to get home from the store and some crazy dude try to do that to my mother. It can imagine like how much you could cry just to think about what could happen. And, you know, people are going crazy right now during coronavirus because there's no money, no jobs. This is the reason why black men are so important. Because I'm gonna tell you one thing. I'm in there's certain good neighborhoods in America. You ain't got to worry about this. I know I'm in Poland now. Right, I'm back here. You can walk outside literally at any time of the day and won't happen to you. This is not one of the most black friendly places in the world either, right? But 3 to 4 a.m., 5 a.m. in the morning, no crime. And that is because the men in this country will not tolerate things happening to their people. But this is a country that their men are well respected, right? And this is why men are so important in every community, even countries that have more educated. If you want to turn a country around, you know who the biggest investment you make in? I know that we are in this thing about investing in women, and that's all great. I'm not trying to complain about that. But you know what? The more that you educate your men, the better economic return you're going to get. Look at Singapore. Singapore was in poverty 50 years ago. The men in that country, organized. Look at Singapore now. Qatar has not even 25% women in the country. 4 guys to every 1 woman. You cannot do anything. Nothing can develop without men building it. Women cannot get protection. Okay? You just can't get it. And I want people to really understand that. You know? And the women, I know, like, we don't really need the men for anything and stuff like that. Yeah, yes, you do. Because there's idiots out there. Okay? Men have to come together to make things safer for our people. All right? We have to have incentive in cleaning things up. If you want to protect where your mama lives, if you want to protect where whoever, you got to have these things. So guys, what do you think about this? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Jump. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at all-time high. I'm out.